Hey guys, welcome to the Ultimate Exotics Reptile channel. Today we have some really exciting babies hatching, and those are baby Uromastyx, which are a real treat every time we manage to breed them. So we thought we'd do this quick video to show you all about Uromastyx and tell you a little bit about them, so you can learn about these really cool lizards. So what we have here is we have our adult male Uromastyx. Now Uromastyx, they're a desert dwelling species, and they live in some of the hottest places in the world. From Morocco to the Saharan desert, there's over 23 species of these that you can find. This species here that we work with is the Moroccan Uromastyx, and this here is our adult male boy, and he's the father of the babies that we're going to have a look at later. But if you look at him, his colors are just really incredible, and they're actually such a nice species of lizard to work with. They've got really nice temperaments. Their colors are unbelievable, and they really just look like little dinosaurs. So we're really excited to be breeding these, and hopefully we can make these more available to people because they're such an incredible species to work with. So what we'll do is we'll have a look at some of the ones that we bred last year and 2 years ago, and then later on we'll have a look at some babies. But first of all, let's talk about how we look after them and what you need to care for them. When it comes to keeping Uromastyx, we keep them a very similar way to how we would keep other desert dwelling lizards. So you could kind of compare it to how we keep bearded dragons, except the enclosures are a bit bigger and they're hotter. So we have hotter temperatures as these Uromastyx come from very hot climates. So let's start off with the lighting, which is one of the most important parts when it comes to keeping Uromastyx. And what we have here, and is an absolute must, is the 10.0 UVB tubes. UVB replicates the sun's natural rays and helps with absorption of calcium and vitamin D3. And this is absolutely essential for growth and the well-being of your lizards. This bulb will also add to light intensity. The Uromastyx coming from very bright desert areas, they like a good light intensity. It must be nice and bright in the enclosure. Then so that's your UVB, and there are two different types. We do also have the compact fluorescent, so you can choose either or, and some guys even use both. Then the other very important thing is the heating, and this is an essential thing with Uromastyx. They need a very hot spot. So on the one side of the enclosure, you need a nice powerful heat lamp, and your hot spot that you want to try and reach is going to be 50 degrees Celsius. And that is quite essential. So anywhere between 45 and 50 degrees Celsius is acceptable, but try go on the higher side. An easy way to achieve that is to have your bulb in the top of the enclosure, or in a light dome, and then underneath put a nice rock, and that rock will absorb that heat and get nice and hot. And then you can use something like an infrared temperature gun just to check that hot spot and make sure you get your 50 degrees Celsius. Okay, so now that we've spoken all about the lighting, let's talk a little bit about the cage and the diet that we've got to feed these guys. So with an enclosure, these are terrestrial animals, so you want an enclosure that is longer and wider rather than taller. So you've got a nice surface area for them to move around on, and what we recommend is something like a wooden cage with glass sliding front doors. We call them a reptile display cage. So something like that would be ideal. Also, you want to be able to see inside because they're active animals, they're diurnal, which means they're active in the day. So you want to enjoy them and see them moving around. So then after the cage, we need to look at the diet. And obviously the diet is an essential part of keeping any reptile. With these guys, they are mainly herbivorous. So basically throughout their lives, their main diet is going to be vegetable and plant matter. We feed them leafy greens, mixed vegetables, or finely chopped up, along with things like a bit of bird seed they really enjoy as well. So we mix that in there, and we add a calcium and vitamin supplement. The vegetables will be things like carrots, sweet corn, grated butternut, and other just your healthy, nutritious vegetables like green peas as well, and sweet corn. And then another thing with regards to the diet, a little bit of animal protein they do seem to enjoy. Although a lot of people don't recommend it, we find a little treat now and then, like a snack like the mealworms or a little cricket is a good thing for them, and they really seem to enjoy it. Especially for our big female, when she's gravid and it's breeding season and they're starting to mate, we like to give her a few superworms and a couple of other insects just as a treat, and also she seems to really enjoy them and chase after them. So obviously she is craving that, and she enjoys to eat them. So it can only be a good thing, especially for the development of those eggs. Okay, so here is a typical Uromastyx enclosure. Nice and big, lots of space, lots of heat and light, and you can see the ventilation on the sides. We have the hotspot here, which is giving off about a 50 degrees Celsius hotspot, and you can see this is our female here. She's basking under that hotspot, just loving that heat. At the back there we have our 10.0 Zoom-Ed UVB tube, and that's giving off all the correct UVB rays that helps them with absorption of calcium and vitamin D3. And this type of setup is absolutely ideal. Okay guys, this is really cool. We've got 3 generations of Uromastyx that we've bred here. This is our adult male. This baby here is about a year old, last season's baby, and this is a 2-year-old baby. So here you can see the size difference and how big this guy is compared to these guys. These Moroccan Uromastyx, they can live for over 20 years, which is, you know, it's a long time in captivity, and they just do really well. But how cute is this little guy? And just now we're going to have a look at the babies that are hatching for this season, and he's just ready to go. So we had a look at the Uromastyx. We've taught you guys a little bit how to look after them and their feeding and care and all that, and we showed you our adults and past season's babies. So now this is what we're really excited about. It's the babies that are hatching now today at Ultimate Exotics. So let's have a look at these guys. Okay, so here you can see the babies are starting to hatch, and this little guy's right out, and you'll see he looks kind of limp, like he's sleeping, but actually once they hatch they take a long time to come out of the egg, and as they come out they almost look like they're almost sleeping in a way on their side, and as they slowly absorb the yolk and they start breathing and getting used to their new surroundings. So you can see this little guy over there. Yeah, that little guy's still sleeping, and this little guy's also quite limp. And then there's a few guys with their heads just sticking out. So you can see how cute these little guys. It's like little dinosaurs hatching. And a very cool thing about the Uromastyx eggs is that a normal lizard that we keep, say for example the bearded dragons, they would take about 60 days to hatch. These guys are right now on 95 days they're hatching. So it's a long incubation time. And we just really hope the other eggs hatch okay. What we've had in the past, we've had a lot of issues with babies going full term. So you wait 95 days, and then you find that the eggs just start going off and the baby's dead in the egg, develop full term, and that's really heartbreaking. But over the years, we tried to change the diets, increase vitamin supplements, and it seems to be working, and we're getting better results with more babies hatching. And hopefully the babies that are hatching, we can hold back, grow up, and breed some more so we can start making these available to you guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys learned something about these really cool lizards, these Uromastyx, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and please don't forget to comment, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching guys, keep well, cheers.